Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Well, Damian Lillard talked about his clutch gene. He said, quote, "I never think there's a game that I can't take control of. When I'm out there, I feel how hard the defense is trying to stop me, regardless of how I'm shooting the ball. I want to show them why they should be worried and why they should be on edge." Brian?
Yeah, Allie, always a threat. Thanks for that. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Kyle Anderson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Josh Hart is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Little in at the 3. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
Now here's McDaniels. The 11-footer. Jump shot is good that time.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Oh, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Lillard against Russell. Grant outside to the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. McDaniels against Nurkic. Right side, Russell. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Hart. And it comes off the front of the rim. And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Little. It's stolen. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. McDaniels inside. And there's a 3-second violation. Now here's Lillard. Coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. Another miss by Minnesota. Now here's Hart. To the inside. Here's Grant. Soft touch off the glass. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town. And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4. Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Hart. Back to Lillard. Inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Russell to pass to McDaniels. Up top, Edwards. Outside, McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Here's Russell. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Nurkic up top. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Russell with the ball. Nurkic picks him up. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Anderson can't get it to go.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And Grant gets it to go.
They're really working the paint now.
Minnesota with the ball. 8-point game. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And Minnesota calls time here. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. It's stolen by Nurkic. Down low. Grant. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Grant's got 8 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Edwards. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Back to Russell. To stop the drought. Shot clock at 5. McDaniels passes to Russell from downtown. The shot won't fall. And it's Portland the other way. And here's Lillard, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Pass to Nurkic. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Left side, Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And you look at the number of shots he blocked, almost single-handedly changed the game.
Sinks the tray.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
First free throw is good. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A., selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Nurkic hits them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Shoots from the elbow. No good off the back of the rim.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Pass to Russell. Now Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
And that one falls for Towns. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Now here's Nurkic. 14 points for him last game against Minnesota. Back to Hart. Over Edwards. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Nurkic. Hart's got his second basket of the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Here's the three. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Now here's Hart. Back to Lillard. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Lillard's got 6.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Lillard up top. Anderson covers. Lillard passes to Grant. Over Towns. They get it back.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Minnesota calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
A big group substitution here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Grant. Sharp comes in for Little. Simons is checked in for Hart. And Payton is subbed in for Lillard. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Payton, no good. Minnesota has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. Portland leading. Simons outside. On the wing, Payton. Launches it. Hits the trifecta.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Noel. Shoots over Simons. The shot that time not on target. And it's Portland the other way. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them.
Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The floater, and it's good on the lay-in.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Outside Payton. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Payton. And here's Simons outside. Here's Eubanks. And the layup falls. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's McLaughlin. From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Simons. Reed with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Rivers. He can't get that one to fall. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the bucket by the Blazers. There's 1:47 left in the first. Here's McLaughlin. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds in the game.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And he goes in for the dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
McLaughlin's shot is good. McLaughlin's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Simons. Here's Eubanks. Out to the wing. Here's Sharp. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Rivers. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Prince. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Simons outside. Over to the wing. Three-pointer Sharp. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good! And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 18. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
On the court for Minnesota. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Russell in at the point. Now here's Lillard. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
The tenacity from Lillard in the paint is exceptional. Not letting anyone throw him off his shot.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Russell. No luck on that one. And it's Portland the other way.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Little. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Such a wide open look.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A scorer with unlimited range.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. And the Blazers have been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. Now Russell. 23 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Pass to Hart. Beyond the arc. Towns with a rebound. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
And Hart with a basket on the assist by Lillard. Hart's got 6.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Hart's gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Outside Edwards. McDaniels with it. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Here's Russell, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
He misses the free throw. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision, and that's a smart decision.
Now here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Towns. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now here's Lillard. To the inside. Stolen by Anderson. Left side, Edwards. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Edwards got 6 points.
The corner three isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Grant. That shot missing. Nice D from Anderson. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
To the middle. Here's Grant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
And he makes a first. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
And so Grant nails them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Outside Edwards. Lillard against Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anderson. Blocked.
Well, he's an incredible athlete. You can just see that, using his vertical and his reach on the defensive end. Outstanding block.
Towns with the ball. He's covered by Grant. Outside McDaniels. Back to Russell. From down in the low post, it goes. Russell's got 8.
Well, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
Pass to Eubanks. Back to Little. Can't get it to drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Timeout called, the Blazers. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Winslow's checked in for Little. Lillard against Russell. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Winslow. There's the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level.
Chalk up 2 there. 12 points for him.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-6 run. Outside McDaniels. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Justice Winslow.
You know, one of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
Talking about McDaniels' defense, that's how he got a lot of minutes early in his career.
You know, a lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas, and it's an ideal way for young players to contribute right away. If you're stressing defense, then he's a guy that you want on your team.
The first one falls.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Russell against Lillard. Russell, the pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Winslow. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Yeah, it's been a huge night for Grant, the former second-round pick. He's a guy who's had to fight for his spot in the NBA, and he's deserved what he's earned.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Anderson. Outside Russell. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Anderson for 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Here's Grant. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Back to Daniels. Towns with the ball. Eubanks is there from 11 feet away. He can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. He never hesitates to find the open guy.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Edwards. With the teardrop. Portland grabs the miss. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Lillard for 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Hart against Edwards. Now here's McDaniels to halt the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. McDaniels got 5 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Timeout called, the Blazers. So for the Blazers, Nurkic has checked in for Eubanks. Payton comes in for Winslow. And Simon has subbed in for Lillard. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Towns. Prince comes in for Anderson. Noel, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Rivers is subbed in for Russell. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Simons against Edwards. Pass to Hart. Payton with it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards. And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
For the finish, throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Rivers. And here's Reed. And the three-pointer goes. Reed's got 6.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And here's Simons. 8 points in his last time out. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Working for high percentage quality looks, trying to chip away at this deficit.
Minnesota has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Here's Rivers. And it's all from three-point range. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Payton. And it's Noel with a rebound. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. First one falls for him. McLaughlin, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:29 left in the second. Here's Simons. 5 points in the game. Pass to Graham. Back to Simons. It's Hart on the wing. Simons outside. Over Edwards. And it's Simons missing.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves.
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Now here's Simons, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Payton's shot is good. Payton's got his third basket on the night right there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's McLaughlin following the bucket by the Blazers. Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
No good on that one.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharp's checked in.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Now here's Simons. 5 points in the game. Now Nurkic. To the right side. Three-pointer Sharp. Sinks it from distance. Sharp's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Edwards against Simons. Oh, big time right there.
Nasty. On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
He got a piece of it, and he gets it back. It's been all about Jeremy Grant for the Trailblazers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Big-time play throughout the first half for Jeremy Grant. He had 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
And Shaq, what did you think about Minnesota?
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebound battle. Win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And, you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Damian Lillard out there with Josh Hart. And it's Little in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's McDaniels. Edwards. That one rolls around and rims out. Here's Grant. Oh, and Reed with a block. And It's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Lillard against Russell. Lillard with the ball. Pass to Little. And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic. That's foul number 2 for him. And for Minnesota, they're shooting 41% in this game. Outside Russell. Here's Edwards. He's covered by Hart. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Outside Russell. Knocks down the triple. Russell's got 11 points.
Well, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
Now here's Lillard. Grant, left side. Back to Lillard. Up and over Russell. Here's Hart. Lillard outside. Stolen by Russell. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. McDaniels up top. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Anderson's checked in for Reed. Hard against Edwards. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Right side Edwards. Second chance effort. And he takes it up and lays it in. Edwards has got 22.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Russell. 11 points in the game. Pass to Edwards. Count it. Edwards has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Lillard. 14 points for him. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Outside Edwards. Towns up top. Over Nurkic. The shot by Towns. No good. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Over to the left wing. Here's Grant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Boy, it's fun watching Grant go to work down there. I mean, making the defense try to get aggressive with him, and then he wins that battle.
That one falls for Grant.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy's a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. And so he makes both from the line. Minnesota has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Russell, the pass to Anderson. McDaniels with it. Outside Russell. With the 10-footer, it's deflected. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Edwards against Lillard. Pass to Little. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside McDaniels. Misses the three. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Lillard up top, guarded by Russell. Grant left side. Pass to Lillard. The three ball. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Rivers is checked in. And finished off by Anderson.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Lillard against Russell. To the left wing. Pass to Winslow. From deep. Portland again missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
Pass to McDaniels. The three. Buries it from 3. McDaniels got 8.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Towns finds Anderson. Now here's McDaniels. Winslow defending. Shot clock at 6. Anderson against Grant.
I like watching Grant work hard on the defensive end. He puts great effort into that end of the floor. He's good at pestering whoever he happens to be on, and his long reach helps him do that.
To the inside, Winslow, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Blazers making their last shot. Grant brings a double. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Anderson. Fires for 3. Here's Towns. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Eubanks, he's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Little, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Russell. Outside Anderson. And it's Little with a rebound.
Yep, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
It's Little on the wing. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Little's got 8 points here in the quarter. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
So for the Blazers, Sharp, he's checked in for Winslow. Simons comes in for Eubanks. And Payton is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Prince is checked in for Minnesota. Noel comes in for McDaniels. Now here's Towns. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Here's Simons. 16-point lead. Pass to Graham. Down low. Here's Sharp. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Sharp's got 5.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Here's Noel. It doesn't go for him. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Here's Sharp. He's got 5. The fader. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Grant's got 20 points.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting around 41% in the third quarter. Back to Rivers. Here's Prince. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Noel. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. McLaughlin comes in for Russell. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's Simons. Pass to Sharp. Now Graham. Three-pointer. Oh, and Reed with a block. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Russell's checked in for McLaughlin. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. For Portland, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Grant against Russell. Pass to Sharp. This one for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Noel. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Now here's Reed. Back to Russell. The three is up. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Simons outside. Pass to Sharp. Takes the three. He buries it from 3. Sharp's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Russell. 14 points for him. The shot. Prince with the bucket. Prince has got his first 2 points of the night.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
Simons outside. On the wing, Payton. Pass to Little. No luck on that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Russell. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Grant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. There's Simons with a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Pass to Prince. And here's Russell, guarded by Payton. Back to Russell. Inside. 3 can't hit. Well, Portland's shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Here's Little. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Little's got 10 points in the game.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here's Reed, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Here's Sharp. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Jaden McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. And the jumper from the wing offline.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But
Some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
And the first one at the line is good. Hart's checked in for Portland. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anderson's checked in for Reed. And so Grant nails them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Russell finds Edwards. Back to Russell. Left side Anderson. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 5 assists tonight.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Graham. Back to Lillard. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Lillard's got 21 points in the game.
And once Lillard kicks it up a notch, watch out. Flat out taking over now.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside Russell. McDaniels up top. And here's Anderson. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 9 rebounds now. To the middle. And stolen by Edwards. Here they come with numbers in transition. Grant against Anderson. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Out to Lillard, lets the 3 fly, and again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
And Minnesota has possession. And here's Russell. Outside, Anderson. McDaniels against Simons. And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from 3. He's got 27.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Pass to Simons. Grant with it. Now here's Nurkic. Covered by Towns. Simons outside. Lillard outside. The Trailblazers rebound. Back to Nurkic. Over Towns. Shot by Nurkic. No good.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
McDaniels. That's good.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Edwards against Simons. Tipped away. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. The finish! And it's powered home by Towns.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Lillard passes to Hart. Simons up top. Guarded by Edwards. Russell against Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A line change here for Portland. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Forbes. Got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Winslow. Here's Eubanks. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Russell. Now here's McDaniels. Back to Russell. Over Lillard. The shot by Russell, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Edwards. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
What's up?
Practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, BA, and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future, extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
Pass to Russell. Now Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Now Reed, defended by Nurkic. Reed can't hit.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Now here's Lillard. Nurkic with the ball. Reed defending. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And this is the game that Nurkic plays. Using the big body inside, carving out a high percentage look.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, someone who has battled injuries. Great to see Yusuf Nurkic out there tonight.
Good on the second one. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Here's Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Anderson. He's covered by Grant. Back to Anderson. To the inside. McDaniels, that's good.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Timeout called. Portland.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
He just came out and really took over the game, mainly due to how aggressive he was attacking the defense off the dribble. They had no answer for him, and he knew it.
For Portland, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Lillard outside. Pass to Hart, and here's Grant. Anderson covers. Lillard outside from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 8 rebounds in the game. Now here's Russell. Not a lot of room. Left side Anderson. Over Nurkic. Anderson can't get it to go. Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Lillard passes to Grant. Back to Lillard. Here's Little. Portland no good that time either. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Edwards for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Edwards got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Lillard against Russell. Here's Little. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Russell. Pass to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Outside Hart. Grant outside. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. You have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic. That's his 3rd foul so far. Reed passes to McDaniels. And it's Little with a rebound. Little's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Hart. Pass to Lillard. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Lillard.
For the ability to knife inside and convert, Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Nice D from Reed. Outside McDaniels. Back to Russell. Over Lillard. 5 to shoot. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now. Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Lillard against Russell. Back to Edwards. Over Hart. Edwards can't hit.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Little. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Russell, that's good.
Nice reaction by D'Angelo to the defense sagging back. Just drops in the simple floater there.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Trailblazers.
We talk about the importance of making free throws. Tonight being the perfect example.
Yeah, B.A., they found ways to get to the line, and then they made them count.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And this is a matchup that's really favored them so far. They've won the first 2 games of the season series, and with 2 more left, they'll be looking forward to the last 2 against the Timberwolves.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Jeremy Grant.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
A line change here for Portland. Pass to Prince. Here's Moore. Over Winslow. On the wing, Forbes. Right wing. Here's Prince. Three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Count that bucket.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Now Johnson. Pass to Winslow. Here's Sharp. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's picked off. Here's Forbes, covered by Johnson. Forbes can't get it to go. Brown with it. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Have a good evening.
Dame, for those of us watching, what does it feel like to be in a shooting groove like you were in tonight?
It feels like a workout. You know, when I'm doing my summertime workouts, even after practice sometimes, I'm just trying to get hot, you know, trying to get that rhythm. And that's what it feels like, you know, when you hold yourself to that standard of just making shots, being consistent at it and just getting hot, you know, and that's kind of what it felt like.
I can guarantee you none of our workouts feel like that. But thanks for the show tonight, Dame.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.